right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Hi.
Whoa!
Oh, are you yelling? Why are you
First,
yelling?
well, I gotta yell from over there. The
He's
microphone's
yelling.
over here.
He's yelling.
Yelling, but not in a bad way.
It's just a big.
Did you hurt your leg?
No legs are hurting this in the making of this thing. Hi, man, we're live already.
Yeah.
Jeez, where'd the time go?
The time
You
went.
know, we're open on Sundays.
Yeah.
I see somebody checking on what's in my. We need a snack. It's dinner time, and we didn't eat. Don't send us food. We are getting food after this. Some of you like to just surprise us with food.
Listen, I love surprises, but we are gonna eat after the stream. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode 142.
Wow.
Of Farpoint Bartertown.
Nothing's stopping us. 142.
Nothing. No. Neither sleet nor hail nor
Driving
dark
rain.
of night.
Freezing cold.
So, Justin, I don't think you saw actually, but I had snow falling on the stream today, and like a little Christmas tree was set up.
Can I pop it on real quick?
No, you have to go back to the beginning shortly. No, it's
I thought that was actually snowing.
No, I added some green screen. I learned how to do green screen today on our streaming software. So we had green screen snow, and a little Christmas tree and little Christmas packages.
Green screen.
Yeah.
Can you put us on the Death Star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
not that I'm going to do
that.
Oh, are you eating something?
Not that I'm going to do that.
Pop him up. So let him see his outfit.
Yeah, this is a claim sale as well as a talk show.
In theory.
So if you're new here and you're here to buy stuff, don't worry, it is happening. We got to do like the obligatory update, hello, waving our arms, saying hello and thank you to our VIPs. That link should probably be above my Justin's
Can I do
head.
the ASL while you're... That's probably a bad idea.
Only if you do it like the guy from Nelson Mandela's funeral.
Okay.
I don't feel like this is going anywhere good.
So
you need to talk. I mean...
For those of you who don't know, we found out fairly recently that the ASL interpreter at the funeral of Nelson Mandela, who was up there interpreting world leaders, Obama was there.
How we didn't know
the
this
Queen of England
happened.
Everybody was there giving his eulogies, and there's an ASL interpreter. It turns out the gentleman did not know ASL and was making it up
as he went along.
And
if you watch it, it's ridiculous. There's no way he's saying words.
I can't believe I had not heard of this until recently. But now, like, whenever we do our Amy Congo stuff, we always think of that. Do You Remember Me would rather be in the Terrordrome than the Death Star?
Yep. So anyway.
Tough call.
Hi, VIPs. Hi, we're Farpoint Toys. We're rambling. We're excited because this is the final shopping... next Saturday is the final shopping weekend.
And I sure hope that more people will need to buy gifts last minute.
It's been slow. We have to say.
It's been a little... The weather has been very strange.
Rob Fiend. Rob got tied up. Okay, that's fine, Rob. So speaking of VIPs. A lot of VIPs stopped in today. We saw a lot of friends.
I feel like Sundays are like VIP day. The other Rob was here. Mike was here. I like that we're seeing Mike like every week. Like, I really appreciate that.
You might not want people to know that.
Oh, no, never mind.
So, Justin,
Alan is here, another VIP.
Trans...
Mark tons of VIPs here in the house. If anyone is new and you don't know what's happening, please phone a friend.
Yep.
And try to figure it out.
We have a bunch of stuff. A lot of ours already got claimed. It's back here in the claim tub. Our VIPs got to see a early bird... which is what they get in the special VIP group. If you want to be a VIP,
that is just one of the many perks that our VIPs have access to as VIPs.
Did you see Alex's shirt?
The one that I created?
Yes.
Yes. So some of our VIPs at upper levels get even more than just dibs. Listen, you're a VIP, you get dibs on stuff. That's like the regular stuff.
Speaking of VIPs,
if you're a higher level
very
VIP,
important pooches.
you get access to free claims, sales. I like to say it
paws are cold.
in quotes because it's not a sale if it's free.
The bottoms of your little paws
that we do
cold.
once a month, and then upper echelon folks get specific, exclusive to them swag.
Hey.
That nobody else
you don't
gets.
Need to lick my hands.
This month they got a Farpoint Christmas sweater that says "Go find one."
Yeah.
which
Go find one of those sweaters.
I really outdid myself. I really outdid myself on that.
So this is a claim sale. We have a bunch of Star Wars vehicles today. I might get into some, maybe a lot of Star Wars figures. I might just sell a lot for average amount. Just to get rid of them.
And if we have
might
time,
do PVCs like we did last week.
If we have time and or the inclination, we might do some more PVCs.
Depending on how you guys are feeling.
But it also, Star Wars is kind of its own thing.
Yep.
Look at this cute little mug.
The way this works is the stuff that's left after our VIPs got claims in the group is we're going to show an item on one of our multiple cameras. Probably not camera 3 because that's Tucker Cam today.
Chewbacca.
Chihuahua Baka. Chihuahua Baka. So we'll show an item, we'll describe it, tell you if it's complete, loose, any issues, and then we'll say a price. When we say that price, the first person to claim the item, type in the word claim, give me, I want, with the name of the item. We kind of know what you're talking about. You don't have to spell the item perfectly, but we got to get an idea what you mean. So if you're trying to type furiously fast and you want to get this ARC 170, I forget, not Rebel, but maybe it's Republic gunship, whatever the heck it is. You have to type all that. We'll know what you mean by ARC. Claim ARC. I'll know what you mean. So,
are you insinuating I won't?
Maybe. So
he's actually right. I have no idea.
Brother, what are you doing? You trying to get down?
He is. He's trying to yeet.
So the first person in the comments that show up next to my wife, that conglomerates Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all together into one. Some of you are on different platforms, which is fine. The first person's name who pops up in that with the obvious claim gets it. You'll hear this sound. That sound means someone claimed it. Me and Penelope are supposed to shut up, and Selena, who really runs the show, who's back there
on her phone, not paying attention,
we'll say a name, and that person gets it. Hello, Rockamo. Hello, Jack V. Jack V is one of our VIPs. Already claimed some stuff.
So Mike was in the store. One of our VIPs was in the store earlier today, and he's considering upping his tier level of the VIP group because the swag. He's about the swag.
The swag is that.
I can't argue with that logic. The swag is personally hand designed by yours truly. Anyway, go ahead.
So
I just wanted to read that comment.
Eric P is here. He also claimed stuff early.
Hal is here. A lot of VIPs in the house. Love it.
What else? That's how the claims work.
The prices.
All the prices. Yep.
We state do include free shipping or free local pickup here in the United States, or if you're local here in South Jersey. If you need to be shipped to, we do not charge you for that if you're in the United States, but if you are international, we do have to charge exact shipping. We do not make money on your shipping. That's the most important thing.
How? I don't know if the Kimsies are in the house, but they were definitely in the VIP group because they early claimed, and Star Wars is right in their wheelhouse. There's Rob Kimsey.
I think Hal wants to give the Kimsies that Scythe box.
That's between them. They're both in the VIP group.
I know. I'm aware. They're both VIPs.
Interact.
VIPs in the house. Mr. Kimsey is here because when Star Wars is involved, the Kimsies need to be in the house. Carmela, we are having a fantastic day. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. So what else?
Yeah. Listen, we got.
Did we cover the bases?
We covered all the basic bases. If anybody's new, we kind of chatted a little bit, but we didn't go overboard.
All right. And we'll talk a little bit later, a little bit more.
So you have been the master of ceremonies for this entire. I have been furiously listing. So guys, if you are not on eBay, you're smart, first of all. But secondly, if you are on eBay, we have been Farpoint. We tend to use eBay for, I don't want to use the word junk because that's not the right word, but things that don't really go in the store, even at our second or third location.
Funny. We keep the best stuff for the stores.
Yeah.
But then sometimes really expensive stuff we'll put on eBay because it doesn't, if we want to move it.
Yeah, if we want to get more exposure for it.
But typically eBay's for stuff we don't care about putting in the store.
So what we have been doing recently is we have been doing 99-cent starting single comic book auctions, and it's changed my life. I'm a big fan.
You were so mad at me at first.
I was only mad because you expected me to hand cut Girl Scout cookie boxes to fit every single comic that we were shipping. No, not happening. It would have been insane. So please, if you are not, Selena, could you actually type something else in there for me? It's going to be farpointtoys.com/comic auctions. After the stream.
Did you create that link?
I did. So
wow.
After the stream, if you have, or if you have multiple devices, you can check out. You can go ahead and hit enter. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Selena. That is a list of all of the comic auctions we have. Some of them are ending tonight. Some of them are ending next Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and
They
Sunday.
all start at 99 cents.
They're almost all starting at 99 cents a book, unless there's... Listen, we have a premiere issue of Creepy magazine.
Yeah, and Starlog, right?
Fangoria.
Oh, Fangoria, number
We
one.
have Fangoria number 1 up
What's
there.
really cool is there's a lot of monster and sci-fi
There's
stuff.
so many. There's hundreds of Starlog magazines, all the way from the 80s. That should... Selena, can you... Never mind. Hal is saying that the link doesn't work. The link better work.
Anyway, speaking of Hal, did you open your Christmas gift?
It's a typo.
Selena typoed me.
How did you open your Christmas gift? I want to know what Santa brought you. We want to know. What did Santa bring Hal?
I don't know. Santa brought it.
All right. So anyway, let's get to buying and selling.
Yeah, let's do that.
And ringing and rolling.
Yeah.
I guess we'll start here on the spinner, camera 2.
Camera 2.
Hi guys, let's get to this.
How's that?
Let me move this A-wings. It's kind of in the way.
Let me move the dog treats. Selena, can you scroll up and delete that comment you made that was wrong, or can you not do that?
Possibly. Let's find out.
I don't want it to detract too much from what we're doing, but we got people saying, I can't find it. All right, nope, never mind.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
don't see how that's a thing.
It is. It's there for life. We're fine. She corrected the link. She put the correct link there. It was just a typo. No big deal. All right, we can continue.
Yeah, maybe we should pre-game stuff.
I didn't notice that there was a typo. Sorry.
All right. So underneath, you see that ship down the bottom there? That's an expanded universe
Right here?
Star Wars ship.
This one?
Yes.
It's some kind of snow speeder, right?
It's an air speeder. It's called.
Oh, okay.
So it does look like a little mini snow speeder,
Yeah.
but speeders all look kind of the same. So anyway, that's an expanded universe air speeder. I believe it's complete. Has the guns in the front.
Love it.
I don't think it has a figure or whatever. Is there a figure?
Uh-oh. Maybe we should be
Oh
preparing
yeah,
this in
look
advance.
at that. Complete
Did everybody notice my leopard print Santa hat today?
with the pilot.
I'm so extra. Did anybody see that?
I only got $15 on that. So that's 15 shipped to your front door for the expanded universe airspeeder with the pilot. Pretty cool thing. We don't really get that often. There's not much expanded universe stuff.
Do you want me to run the notebook?
No, because I need to remember what the names of these things are.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say if you know what the names are, that would be the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Certainly.
It's all good. I'm just gonna sit here and
Like,
drink
I
my
actually
coffee and
forget
look
what this is. One of the arena beasts, and I forget which one it's called. It's not the Nexu. It might be the Reek. It might be a Reek. I'm not sure.
like as in Game of Thrones Reek? Is it based on concept art?
It might be based on a lot of the EU stuff is.
The Mudhorn? I don't
Well,
think it's
it's
a Mudhorn.
not Mudhorn
Is it a
specifically.
Mudhorn? Might be a Mudhorn.
I'm gonna look. No, it's not a Mudhorn.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna
So
show...
Mudhorn is what they kind of called that thing in Mandalorian when it looked like that.
Oh.
I believe.
So this is like a concept Mudhorn, maybe?
No, it's from Attack of the Clones. It's what
Hmm.
they battle in the thing, which is from before Mandalorian.
Oh, okay. Well, while you're looking that up, I'm going to show everyone one of my Christmas gifts I just received. You guys remember our Andrew? I'm sure you do. Andrew's mom stopped by yesterday and was so kind. She said she saw this in a gift shop and thought of me.
Yeah, it's a Reek.
I can't be held responsible for what my face does when you talk. I have never felt so seen by a piece of ceramic in my life. Thank you, Carmela. The gift is fantastic. I love it. Very sweet.
So it is.
What do you got?
It's a Reek.
Okay.
It's $20.
Is that R-E-I-K?
REEK.
Okay.
Spelled like the scent.
Yeah. Or the lack thereof.
They really got bad with naming things in Star Wars.
I mean, I'm surprised it's not called Georgius Lucopoulos or something.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a cool beast. It's from the Attack of the Clones movie when they're in the thing. The next thing, I didn't price that little vintage Wicket cup.
I think so cute.
New tag.
We were doing like, I think we did them a couple weeks ago. It wasn't Ewoks, it was like other characters. Mm-hmm. I think we were doing like 10 or 8.
All right, let's say $10 on the Wicket cup. Shipped. That's vintage.
How's it look?
That's actually it's nice. It has the tag on the bottom's nice. Oh wait, there was another one.
We have 2 of them. This is the one that's
All
good.
right,
It's
so
good.
still fine. $9.
It's great. It's fantastic.
So
Clean
Alicia,
mug.
9. Can we get a ring?
We can get a ring.
We can in fact get a
Alicia's
ring.
claiming the mug.
I said 9.
I love it. I love the little
Vintage.
teeth.
LICA.
Is this our clean tub down here?
It is.
Yes.
All right.
Why isn't the chat box working? I texted 2 things in the last 5 minutes. I don't know.
If
You're on
you're-
YouTube. It depends
Yeah,
on what you
it's-
said.
It's all about your internet, man.
Yeah. Or
Our functioning is functional. You may want to try reloading the stream if you're having any issues.
Alicia and Greg going head to head. That happens.
It's been a
lot.
while. It's
Yeah.
been a while since they've butted heads. I love
The
it.
next thing is I think this is called an opie fish. again, they really started dropping the ball
The
with the
names
names.
are kind of ridiculous.
It's cool though. $14 for the Opie fish.
Opie fish.
Yep.
Now, is he different than those other danglers I saw?
Yes, they're Chatmate. It's great for you doing a diorama.
It looks like something.
That is a Action Fleet snow speeder on the stand.
That's cool.
That's only $10. I'm not trying to retire on that stuff.
No?
There was a cool variant, like Rogue 3, I forget what it was. Like, I don't know. Red.
Does it have different coloring?
Yeah, but Jack Vanderbeek claimed it already.
Greg is used to losing to Alicia. Nothing has changed.
This is a Rathtar. Oh.
And that's a claim. We have Andrew Taylor claiming Snowspeeder.
Mr. Taylor.
That's over there.
The little guy, right?
Yep. Action Fleet. Thank you, Andrew.
I should probably put this in a bag.
Andrew Taylor, where you at, Andrew? Let me see. That is the Action Force Snow Speeder.
Am I in the wrong?
Do.
I'm in the wrong one.
I thought there was some in there. There's that.
I gotta find it. Action Force Snow Speeder.
Elvis is there and Anthony. Hilarious.
Yeah, no, we're beat for bags.
Andrew Taylor. There you go. Next is the Rathtar. It's complete. It has all its tentacles. It's from The Force Awakens. I have 2 of these Rathars, just so you know. So they're only $10 each. They're cool army builders. You want to do a little diorama and have them eating.
Wait, we're hauling Rathars on this ship?
We are. We shouldn't be, but we are.
I found the bags I was looking for.
There's somewhere under there. Hauling Rathars.
Rathars.
Is it Rath with an F or
I
is
think
it
it's
TH?
TH. I think it's a Rathtar. That is a right there. It's Sebulba's.
This orange guy?
Yeah,
With,
that's
like, the pink?
Action Force Sebulba's pod racer.
Chesko Sebulba.
Wizard. I forgot that he
Spinning!
used the word wizard as like meaning awesome. So he's like, that's wizard. Like George Lucas should not have been writing dialogue. So Sebulba's Action Force Sebulba. Let's see where I got it on here. God darn it. Action Force Snowspeeder.
It's orange.
Oh, I
It's
know.
got all kinds of little parts. It's got a pink thing in the front. Slimo. I don't even.
That's
listen,
another word.
I
Cheska
love.
Sebulba.
I love Star Wars so much that our wedding rings have Star Wars quotes on them, and my bouquet at my wedding was a lightsaber hilt with flowers sticking out of it. And I'm proud to say I've never seen Episode 1. I've never watched that film.
It's true, she had not in my presence.
I have never
I've been a
seen.
Star Wars fan since I was 6.
I've never
and
seen that movie.
I'm proud to say you don't need to see it.
I got stood up the night I was supposed to go see it at midnight, and after everybody else had gone to see it that night, and it was so bad, I never went.
They did you a favor.
Yeah, and I've only seen parts of 2, and the third one we did see a few times in theaters.
I think this says Action Fleet Sebulba. Action Fleet Sebulba is only $10 if you want that Action Fleet.
Aw, my poor husband can't read his own handwriting.
Yeah, I was scribbling at the end there. I was really rushing to get this stuff done.
It's one of the best duels ever. So I have seen the lightsaber thing at the end.
So the last 10 minutes is fine.
With
Greg H.
claiming pod.
Thank you, Greg.
Let me get another bag.
So after that, and we have 2 of them,
I'll take that.
are Action Fleet TIE Advanced, which is basically Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
Ooh.
One is battle damaged, if you look here, and one is regular. If you look at the left wing on this one right here, you can see it from behind, kind of. See how it has like it shows some of the damage from when it crashed into the Death Star. I got 2 of those. They are Action Fleet. They are 10 each if you want one.
Those are cool. I like those.
So, but if you want one, tell me if you want regular or damaged.
Regular or battle damaged, I'm assuming? It's
Yes.
not like we're just going to throw it down the
Taylor's going to
stairs.
save us the trouble by claiming both.
Alright. Fair.
Okay, that
Yeah.
was easy enough.
I've never seen the last movie. I'm glad I had heard it was... Is that Last Jedi?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, it's Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they're both... Listen, I thought Force Awakens was decent. It was kind of like a beat-for-beat remake, but it's fine. It was cute, and I like Kylo Ren and like the lightsabers and stuff.
You want
It
to
was
pull
cool.
those 2 ties?
And then everything else after that was just absolute garbage.
Nobody wants Rathtars.
Why not? They're so cute. I'm not a fan.
That little creature right there, you see it? That little lizard-looking thing? That's called a Nexu, I believe. That's
cute.
also from the arena.
I like
really
him.
cute.
He and the Mudhorn were both trying to kill people. The Nexu is $15 if anybody wants the creature next to. And what I might do is combine the two. That 20 for 35. Or 30 for the pair if you want the Reek and the Nexu.
Oh, look at that. Bundling it up.
Because they were in the same scene, if you remember.
Doing a bundle deal.
Bundling it up.
Next is, man, what is this thing called? Cadu.
With a claim from Rob Kimsey on the pair.
Of the Reek and Nexu? Okay. And I said 30, right?
You did.
That's what I heard.
Thank you, Rob.
All right. So that is this guy?
No.
No. This guy.
Both of them.
These two?
Yep. That is Cadu and Jar Jar Binks.
The names are just too much.
I know.
For
I'm not even charging it for $10 for Jar Jar. I mean, the Cadu's $10. I'm just kind of throwing in Jar Jar.
Yeah,
if you
Jar Jar
want.
doesn't. Jar Jar does not rate his own.
Yep.
Price
Yeah,
point.
his own price point. Yes, thank you. His head is very shiny.
Next is a Power of the Force Jabba. That's from the deleted scene where Han walks over and he looks like that in it. He looks a little different than he did.
He does. He looks a little thinner, I guess, or
His head
younger.
looks a little younger. Yeah.
He's still. able
However,
to,
a young Hutt looks.
he's walking, I guess. Is it Jar Jar or Darth Jar? It's definitely just plain old regular Jar Jar.
He eventually becomes Darth Jar. $10 for that Jabba. I can't go harder than that. $10 for Jabba. This is the creature that Obi-Wan rides.
Is it the one that he punches when they're looking for the Temple of Set?
That is Conan, but close.
I always get Ewan McGregor and Arnold Schwarzenegger confused.
Yeah, it's easy. This is called an Eopie. It sounds like Opie, which is a fish, but this is called an Eopie. Dude, they're so bad with naming the things. That's $30. They're very sought after now, I think, because of the Obi-Wan show.
Is that the one he's feeding?
Yes.
Like his little meat pieces
I believe
to?
so, yeah.
So they're carnivores then.
Whatever. They
Alright.
eat whatever.
Omnivores.
Listen, this modern stuff.
This is
gotta be honest,
like a
I
little
don't know.
Scout Walker thing.
cute, I
I had
like
to
it.
do a lot of research here.
Oh, that's weird. It has like a motorcycle
It's
top.
a First Order Assault Walker.
I like
It's
it.
$8.
I like
It's
it.
awesome for it's. You know what it is? It's an early Scout Walker.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Scout. AT-AT is to Scout Walker what this is to Scout Walker. You know.
Yeah.
To,
I get what you're saying. It's like
It's
an
like a
evolutionary
baby.
thing.
It's like a little baby.
It is not a baby.
It's just a little baby.
No,
It's not the baby.
it's not.
This is not complete, so I'm not even going to bother with it.
Well, if anybody wanted that, you're out of luck. Sorry.
Baby. This is the baby.
Do the more voices. You can ride them in Battlefront. Did we ever play that? The clones used them in the Clone Wars.
Cool. All right. This is a not.
We have Rob Kimsey. He would like to claim the assault chicken.
Oh, thank you, Rob. See, what's getting claimed now is the stuff I didn't have in the picture. TFA First Order, Kimsey's.
That's this thing, right?
K-I-M-S-E, yep.
Kimsey.
Okay. If anybody wants the EOP, I'll do 25, but it's it's worth it's worth 40, I think. This is
Go
an
find one.
A-wing from the 90s when they first came out. It only thing is it's complete. Didn't come with a figure. The problem is it has an issue. The landing
It wets
gear,
the bed.
the one landing gear doesn't stay. So this goes like the landing gear. See that? I don't know how to fix the landing gear. Somebody can, but it ain't me. This is stuck. Somebody got to take it apart and fix the landing gear. It's still cool. Still displays well. It's still an A-wing. And I'm going to price it as such.
Is the A-wing 3 3/4 figure scale?
Absolutely. 100%. It's a regular size A-wing.
It just has one of the 3 feet. Doesn't want to pop. It's
Yeah,
still
the other
in
ones
there.
don't go up. So,
Oh, okay. So it's just sitting on 2 feet.
yep.
Got it. Is it an evolution walker given the ATSC came out in the 70s? Haha. What else we got here?
Hold on. I'm just trying to find the A-wing.
Of course.
I'm just trying to keep dead air from being dead.
$20 for the A-wing. $20.
$20 on the A-wing. Is it electronic or anything?
No.
We have a claim on the A-wing. Casper got in first.
Thank you.
Mr. Casper.
That's a cool looking ship.
Neat. It is cool.
I said 20, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do my best to keep the numbers in my head. You're literally doing everything, so I don't.
Nobody wanted a raft card. I have 2 of them. You know what? Let's do Big Boy.
Biggie?
Yeah, so not complete.
Biggie.
This is a beast. The wings are there. It's got the gun on the one side of the full length, but not the missile that goes in the front of it. It doesn't. It's missing the front part of the gun on this side.
Cockpit cover.
Yep.
They're all there. The cockpit cover's there.
It doesn't have the rear cannon that mounts right here. It's not broken.
Not really frosted. They're nice and clear.
No,
still.
it's nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's nice and white. It's beautiful. It does have the 2 bombs that go in here.
Ooh,
Knocked over your camel.
as one does.
I said no camels.
So that's 5
with
camels. I said no camels. Can you count? Who's excited for Indy 5?
I am.
Who's scared for Indy 5?
I am.
Who's both?
I am.
There's your 2 bombs. I'm gonna put them back in because I don't want to lose them.
It's like an aardvark and a camel.
Yeah.
Had a weird baby.
It's a camel vark?
Show me the baby.
Camvark.
Show me the baby.
Uh,
So Emily has finally got Justin into Instagram reels. Like
Cool,
he's
this-
now watching
So
reels.
it comes with a handle that you
Getting
can pop
sounds.
out, so you can fly it.
Oh, you can
holding
like
it
go
like
pew
this.
pew pew. That's cool.
That's the fun thing about the
And then I
Falcon
could drop the
that
bombs because it has a trigger to drop the bombs that opens it, and I didn't know that
Triggered.
until just now.
It's triggered.
And I'm triggered. I'm
Triggered it.
triggered.
He triggered it.
Wow. So the trigger works to drop the bombs. How about that?
Very strange camel.
And both doors are there that covers the handle I just opened. See, the doors are right here. This thing's a bear. It's awesome. I'm not sure if it's a precursor to an X-Wing or what it is because it's way bigger. It's more of a bomber than an X-Wing.
What is it called?
Arc 170 fighter. So
170,
it probably
let's
is a
see.
precursor to an X-Wing because it has these foils just like an X-Wing that pop down. And it has it on both sides, which is really cool.
Aggressive reconnaissance. That's what ARC stands for.
All right, so if anybody wants this, get ready to type. Arc 170 is $70. And that's shipped, so that's gonna. You know, we're not making that much.
A heavy-duty model of starfighter used by the Republic during the Clone Wars. It was considered at the time to be the latest in fighter
Kimsey's first in
technology.
with the arc.
Thank you, Kimsies.
If I pick this up, is anything going to fly out the bottom?
No,
Okay.
solid.
Fly out the top?
Nope.
Fly out anywhere.
All right,
He's gonna fly out of anywhere.
very interesting design. It's really cool looking.
Ready for camera 2?
Yeah, camera 2. This is a V-wing from the Clone Wars. So this comes with all kinds of panels. That side's complete.
We got all the
Look, it
panels.
does things. I
It
don't know
does
where to-
things.
I'm not sure how. Look, there's a button or something. that does
Time
it.
to start searching for parts now.
Look, so it has these wings that pop up like that, which is really cool. It has these flaps on the top, which you can move back and forth. Right? Problem. Not broken, nothing like that. Just missing the flap. See on this side? On the left bottom, it's missing the right bottom. And they are specific to the sides and the tops. So if you're going to find one, you need a right bottom. But people are trying to charge like $25 for a bottom. But that being said, since you can go find one for $25, I only want $25 for the V-Wing.
So it's $50 when it's got all of its pieces.
If you want to invest that, if not, it's still cool. It's $25 is a deal for that but pricing is not complete. You know what I mean? So $25 on the V-Wing.
I do like all the flaps.
Mark said he 3D printed a replacement for his.
See,
Oh, neat.
see, that's the kind of stuff you need to be able to do.
Yep.
Mr. Marcacaro is on the cutting edge.
Or the printing edge.
And Mark will tell you, they are specific to the sides.
Yeah, I imagine the shape is different,
Yeah.
and then where it sits is different as well.
All right, this is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrate. I love that it's called. Like, why would they? The Jedi Starfighters are called Jedi Starfighters.
Because Jedi drive them.
I'll go get my Jedi Starfighter. Well, I'm going to fly my Sith Infiltrator. Like,
Nobody talks like that.
no. Cool.
It's already been claimed.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he must be behind you. Greg, you must be way
Greg,
behind.
you gotta refresh your stream.
Yeah. I just saw claim and got happy because I didn't want to miss it.
No, you're good.
What is that information about the Ark? I want to read that.
Scroll up.
The ARC 170 and the Z95
are precursors to the X-Wing. Surprisingly, they did it without the Empire finding out.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow, Wi-Fi is awful.
Oh, Greg.
The Imperial Commissary is still mad at Hal for using 3D printed parts on G.I. Joe toys.
Not everyone thinks ahead.
Imperial Commissary does not like. There's absolutely no repro. 100% no repro, and I support that.
Magneto started a group called Evil Mutants.
Not everyone thinks ahead.
That's true.
I mean, in Magneto's defense, if I were going to start a group for Evil Mutants, I might just be out there and say...
He's not evil, though. In Magneto's head, he's not evil.
Well, maybe he wanted to start a group where he could help the Evil Mutants stop being evil.
He was trying to protect mutants from the humans. What's up, Michael? Michael was here yesterday. He's a G.I. Joe collector. He was looking at masks and stuff yesterday. This is the Sith Infiltrator. I think it's just missing the missiles. But it also has, like, the gimmicks, you know. It does stuff that all...
Does it shoot anything?
I don't think so.
I just have to be away.
I don't know how this stuff opens. There's usually like a button gimmick, and I don't know where it's at.
Would you like me to wiggle it around? There is a button. Stop.
I hope Justin never becomes like an arms dealer.
Well, that opens those.
There's buttons somewhere.
I'll be like Zorg.
I feel like these bombs are gonna... Yup.
Hal, I understand why, especially places like the Imperial Commissary, are really down on repro parts. Even though you only do it for yourself, if your collection ever escapes you, the rest of the world will not know necessarily that those parts are not authentic. Whenever we get in repro stuff, we 99% of the time destroy it or get rid of it.
Look at this cool gimmick right here. You just did it.
As you knock down a camel.
Camera 2. Oh, hang on. Just got to switch. There we go.
That is really cool.
So I've always had a soft spot for Star Wars vehicles. Figures, G.I. Joe was always better than once 82 happened. And I got rid of my Star Wars figures, but the Star Wars vehicles have always had a thing. I love the designs. So anyway, the Sith Infiltrator is...
The camel's butt is pink.
Let's call it $28. That's what I got on here, and that's what it is.
Casper wants to know what happens if a Jedi tries to fly a Sith ship. Does it turn them?
Does he have to call it a Jedi ship at that point? Like, now that I'm a Jedi, I'm in it?
I think it would work kind of like if a class in D&D tries to use a weapon that it can't. Like, if a cleric tries to use an edged weapon, it just... Like,
you can do it. You just have a lot of
you can
negatives,
do it, but
yeah.
There's so many penalties. Like, why would you want to try?
Why would you even want to bother? There's got to be another little gimmick.
Be like a lot of you'll end up flying yourself into the side of a mountain. It just wouldn't work out.
I'm standing next to a mountain. Sorry.
Mark, that's a good idea. Mark says he makes repro for his own collection and replaces easy-to-damage parts. That way the originals can be kept safe.
Hand me that A-Wing right there.
Oh, you don't want the batty dog snack?
No, this is the a Resistance A-Wing, so it's like an earlier version. It's actually sleeker. I'd love to make a custom Cobra boat out of an A-Wing. I've always said that.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be a really great jet boat?
Like a Moray or something, kind of.
That's a Moray.
Yeah.
So, this is a Resistance era A-Wing. It's a little more modern, Star Wars. Again, I don't think it... Yeah, it's complete. These are missiles in the sides. So, these are complete. Jack, or somebody got the blue version earlier, which is a variant. This is the red that looks like the original.
Yeah, our VIP pre-claims.
That's red. I would have called it brown.
That's a full tub.
That's reddish. That is going to be... Come on, Justin.
It's like brownish.
Resistance A-Wing, red, $25. Complete with the missiles.
I'd fly that.
No figure.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, so when we...
We have a claim, Rob Kimsey, which I originally read as Claim a Wing.
Claim a Wing. We should probably, whenever we're doing vehicles and stuff, we should always reiterate numerous times throughout the stream that when we say a vehicle is complete, it does not mean it comes with the driver. If it's complete with the driver, we will say it's complete with the driver.
Right.
If we say the vehicle is complete, that means the vehicle is complete.
That's true.
Just to say that again. I know you said it 3 or 4 times already. Just want to say it one more time.
It is true.
Those
let me see that. That Darth Vader's TIE Interceptor.
Those would be really good, like Cobra monsters. Those Rathar things. I can imagine Cobra Commander like commanding them, or Serpentor commanding them to go elsewhere.
This I command.
Rob's allowance is spent.
This is a Power of the Force era Darth Vader TIE Advance.
Ready for camera 2?
Yep.
I'm trying to help, and I'm making
the gun gimmick works still. Look.
Are you sure you're not going to yank it?
Oh, I thought it was missing missiles with the guns
It is
pop
no,
out.
it's missing. It is missing missiles. It has green missiles as well. They're supposed to
Okay.
go in here, so it doesn't
Okay.
have the missiles.
But the guns still shoot.
Yep, but
Okay.
it's in great shape. If the wings are there, it's awesome, and it will be priced
Yeah.
accordingly.
Just trying to move this out of the way.
We got Jack asking, would you do 15 on the airspeeder?
What do I have on it, Jack? That's what I had on it, Jack. So sure,
I guess
Yeah,
that's a
we would
yes.
absolutely do 15 on it.
not a problem at all.
You should see the Serpentor mecha from the JJ versus Transformers comics.
Put this to the side for Jack.
Okay. It has a little button. Should I push the button?
Unless that's not what he meant.
I was
Yeah.
going to press the button.
Oh,
It's an ADD impulse.
yeah, it makes the
control
wings
thing.
go up.
Yeah, one wing is a little stronger than the other, but they do their thing. It's interesting.
It's weird.
Um,
A lot of these gimmicky vehicles.
TIE Advance, Darth Vader TIE
That's
Advance.
this thing, right?
Yeah. POTF Darth Vader TIE. I got $35 on it.
Jack thought you said 18, but he'll take it for 15.
There you go.
Jack, it's a bell ring. This is for Jack.
Thank you.
I hope you liked your bell ring.
Why not?
I'm just sitting here staring at She-Ra behind my husband. We've revamped the museum a little.
Okay, Greg technically already had a previous bell ring when for a different claim.
Oh, no,
I'm
give
gonna
him a fresh
I'm
one.
gonna
You
give
get
him
a
a fresh
clean.
one.
Yeah.
He gets his
He
actual
would
bell
like to
ring.
claim the TIE photo.
Every time a VIP claims, the bell gets its wings.
All right. So
Oh,
other than the
yeah,
Arc
that's
7,
my
Arc
favorite
170, this is my favorite piece from today because I love
What is it?
the vintage mold vehicles when they do modern things with them, kind of like the Clone Wars A-Wing. If you've seen that, it's a bomber. Y-Wing. The Clone Wars Y-Wing when it's a bomber is awesome, and it's like an imagining of the vehicle before, or from a different unit or something like that. This
An
is
absolute
a
unit?
super cool. And if I was collecting Star Wars, I would keep this Y-Wing, B-Wing. Jesus,
B-Wing.
Justin.
B-Wing.
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 I said no.
B-Wing.
Soup on the wings over here.
There's so many letters.
When you say Farpoint Junior, do you mean Farpoint 2 and or Farpoint 3? Or do I have a child that I want to wear out?
So
What did
Son
this
of
come off
Farpoint.
of? That?
this, yeah,
Okay.
it comes with extra guns. Actually, you could. So the guns are swappable. You could do 2 large ones. I actually think it's missing another small one. I think it's supposed to come with 2 large and 2 small. I got 1 large here, 1 small there, and another large that's out. I'm not actually sure what else it comes with. It comes with any missiles or anything. I did price it
Justin's
accordingly.
daughter. No, Skylar's not into the DCU or Justice League. She loves Spider-Man. That's Skylar's main, and her Xbox. Those are her 2 giant.
Kid's got good taste.
Yeah, she loves her Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland.
Let's see. Hold on. What a cool design.
Oh, it ratchets open.
They all do.
Evidently.
Even the vintage. This is the exact vintage mold.
Oh wow.
Wait, now which wing is that?
A B-Wing.
I can't see the letter in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
It looks more like a Y. I understand why you were trying to call
I'm
it a Y
forever
ring.
going to get them mixed up now. Oh, Hal's reacting to the post where she joined the family business.
Yes, we announced last week that Skylar.
So go find
Finally
one.
convinced
Some of you
her.
have a shirt that says that this is sought after.
No missiles. Only came with a pilot and was a Target exclusive.
Okay, well there you go. It's got extra guns and no pilot, unfortunately.
Hey,
But you could have anybody fly it you want. You could put Sebulba in there. I don't care. That's all.
Just go Sebulba.
That's Wizard.
So Wizard Sebulba.
This is called the Dagger Squadron. Dagger Squadron. Whoever Dagger Squadron is,
That sounds kind of.
this is their big one. You got to heat that up, put in some hot water, use a heat gun. You could bend that back with
Yeah, that's
heat.
really
Yeah, that'll
not
put
ideal.
itself.
I don't feel like doing it. It's rubbery. It's not hard plastic, so you're not going to break it. It's just from sitting in a tub. Dagger Squadron.
Put
People are
Jar
just
Jar.
waiting.
Jar Jar
People are
in
just waiting. People are just
they?
waiting. They
Guys,
are.
get it
Jar
ready.
Jar's
Get it
a
ready.
pilot.
Get your.
It's
get
not
your,
crazy expensive either.
Get your claim B-wing. Claim
Because it
B-wing
doesn't have the
action.
pilot, and I think it's missing 1 gun. So I got a price to move. It's nice and white.
Remember, I gotta ship it.
No terrible yellowing. Nothing like that. $65. Dagger Squadron B-Wing.
I like that it ratchets open. How did I never
60?
realize that a vintage B-wing does that?
I don't know.
Are they often broken?
How did I never realize
They're
that
often
the B-wing
really
doesn't
janky.
show the
Okay,
letter?
maybe that's why. Maybe I've just never seen one that actually worked.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars is kind of like.
Yeah,
my
those
list.
those toys are
Yes.
played with. They certainly are.
We have a claim on the B-wing dagger.
All right.
Greg Hutch.
And
Thank
it
you,
comes with this
Hutch.
red thing. Is this attached or is it extra?
It's extra.
All right.
So you see where the guns are on
Yes.
the small wings?
Yes.
You can take the small one off and have 2 large guns. I guess you can outfit it for different missions or
I'm
something.
just trying to find somewhere I can jam it.
Yeah, it's obvious. The
It's not
color
getting
goes with
jammed.
it.
I need another tub.
I'm out of stuff. Thank you for watching Bartertown.
You're out of stuff? All right, then I don't need
I got
another
some
tub.
figures.
Then I don't need another tub. Are you really out of stuff?
Yeah, man, this stuff, you know, it took up a lot of space. It was a
I'm
lot of
in
work
Mac.
to get it together.
Listen, we've
I
got
can do
an
a
entire,
blowout.
We have an entire tub of PVCs.
We can do a blowout.
We also have a whole tub of
Oh, you
PVCs.
do.
All right, then forget blowing out.
You want to do a PVC again?
I mean, we can blow stuff out too. Listen, it's
Nah,
only
I don't wanna
5:41. That's not even an hour. That's pathetic even for us.
That's early yet, yeah.
It's Christmas time, man. People got things to do.
So that speaking of which, the last Bartertown of the month falls on Christmas.
I don't see that working well.
I don't see that being a thing. Like, should we just go live to say hi and like maybe just do a bunch of like deals of the day or something? You can go to camera one while we're being boring here.
Thinking, yeah.
Yeah, we should figure out. We're definitely pushing our Thunderdome into January. Our VIPs who get to claim free stuff, we usually do that on the last Saturday of the month. The last Saturday of the month this month is New Year's Eve. So we decided people might actually have lives and want to have like parties and stuff or be with their families.
I don't
So-
know. We can do a special New Year's Eve.
We say that. We said that a couple of years in a row, and when we get up to it, we're like, no, we're just gonna.
I know. We just want to sit with a couple friends and
I just want to
eat.
I just want to sit and
Yeah.
eat and be like, not.
play video games.
Yeah, it's,
I want to drive the game this year. I never get to.
there's.
actually
We
play
never
the game.
have time off. You know, they say that when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. That is a lie. When you love what you do, you never stop. So we literally never stop working. But like when there's a holiday, we at least try.
I'm gonna
Chill.
lay a ton of figures. Is anybody interested in like a figure lot, like just a big lot of figures? Because I'm gonna lay a ton of figures out and just here you go, Christmas lot
They're
for your
not
kids.
going to be able to see them if they're laying down.
Kind of
Well,
figures.
they'll get an idea. Star Wars figures.
Well, I worked that out, but I meant like modern or vintage.
Well, when it's 90s and up,
Okay.
so 90s all the way up into like the 40s.
I could steal. I guess I could steal Tucker Cam.
Tucker Cam, what?
Well, you could. I mean, you could go to Tucker Cam, and then I could. Then I
Tucker's
could
not
borrow
really,
Tucker
Tucker's not really
Cam.
doing much.
Man, somebody buy this
not.
because I don't want to buy a thing for it. $20.
So you said
Because
you
if
weren't
not,
going
I
to
gotta buy a thing.
Yeah, Tucker's not being real exciting.
Look
right
how cool
now.
this is. $20
Look how cool this is,
V-Wings.
and it's just
Cool.
Tucker.
needs one flat.
I mean, Tucker's cool.
Do you remember me
You
thinks
can pay
that,
Market Carrot a 3D
thinks
preview
that
one.
Yak Face is better than Taser Face? I couldn't agree more. I totally agree. Do you want me to try to use Tucker Cam as camera 3 for this?
Greg said claim.
Who said claim?
Greg just said claim, so he's not following the rules.
I know what he-
but
he
I
knows.
guess we know what he means.
I said 20, right? Reduce.
You did because it's missing its arm or whatever. JR wants to know
Thank
when
you,
is a
Greg.
good time to drive down next week. He's off Thursday through Saturday.
I gotta look at my calendar. Saturday's probably the best day. Well, I know that's the last Saturday before Christmas.
This Saturday is we're leaving an hour
Give me a
early.
second, JR.
We're leaving an hour early to go to see the Nutcracker.
Next week, Thursday, there's nothing planned.
If we don't go to Farpoint 3 on Tuesday, we're going to go on Thursday.
Oh. Friday, were we talking about something? Friday, there's nothing planned?
I don't think so.
And early Saturday, there's nothing planned. So Friday or Saturday?
Assuming you mean like this week coming.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because the next one's,
That's Christmas.
yeah.
Saturday
I'm
is
trying to sit
Christmas
here.
Eve.
You talk.
I mean, do you want me to bring up the other camera? You think this is good?
We can bring it up. Tucker knows one thing,
Alicia,
so-
we will be open until normal hours, 5 o'clock. Emily will be here, but we are just leaving a little early to go see the Nutcracker. The Nutcracker is... I'm not a big Christmas person, and I'm going to do a heart-to-heart with you guys right now. Growing up, and Selena, I don't want to throw you under the bus or speak for you, so correct me or tell me to shut up. Growing up, Christmas was usually kind of stressful around our house because
Considerably.
we didn't have a lot of money as kids. Now, our mom did a fantastic job with the resources she had at her disposal.
She could make things out of
Yeah.
trash and air.
Yeah, she really could. But Christmas tended to be kind of more of a stressful thing because she would be stressed out because not having enough money for gas and food and Christmas presents
Plus
and
it was
everything
in-
else.
It was in the winter.
Plus,
which-
it's always cold in the winter,
Yeah,
which
and right
our
around-
mother did not like the
right around the
cold.
time we sorted out how we're going to heat the house for the season.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we need another flock of money
Yeah.
for Christmas.
So it always tended to have sort of like a stressful connotation to it, even when we were kids. And as adults, some of that kind of rubbed off on me. It rubbed off on Selena a little more because at least Justin here, who is Mr. Christmas, has now reverse rubbed off on me. So now I have like some Christmassiness to me.
I've reverse rubbed
You've
off
reverse
on you.
rubbed off
You
on
were
me.
younger.
I've been trying to do that for years.
You've rubbed on to me, which just sounded weird.
You were younger too, which
Well,
Like,
I was
you were-
younger,
you
so
were
I was a
less
little
involved
less.
by-
Yeah.
and that was our intent.
Which, thank you. I appreciate that. But the one thing I've always liked about Christmas, even as a kid when things may have not been as happy as Christmas shit should always be, was the Nutcracker. I loved the concept of the Nutcracker. I love Nutcrackers themselves. And I've never seen the Nutcracker live. So we're finally going this year, for the first time in my life, to go see the Nutcracker live. And I'm very excited. It's going to be right here at Cumberland County College, which is a division of Rowan right in Vineland. And it's going to be Saturday night, and I am stoked.
Saturday?
Apparently, they actually decorate the entire lobby with nutcrackers that are for sale. So I'm excited.
Oh, Lord.
That's going to be
I'm excited to
unfortunate.
see that.
You've told me about Mom's Nutcracker collection.
Our mother had our mother. It was me buying them, mostly me buying them for her because I wanted them so badly. Her nutcracker collection is
I gave her some.
vast.
It's
Hundreds.
it's just out of control.
Yes. Selena, scroll up. There's some comments about other people commiserating with us.
Let's see what we got.
Patrick said hello. Hello, Patrick. It's nice to see you. I answered Alicia. That's the last thing I saw. Cool. No sweat. Alicia, I was also in the Nutcracker, and I don't know if that's one of the reasons that I like it so much, or if I already liked it.
Is that what you needed? That's not what you needed the Mrs. Claus suit for.
No, I was Mrs. Claus in first grade
Okay.
production, their Christmas thing. In the fifth grade, I was Arab number 3 in our production of the Nutcracker, which if you know where to look on YouTube, you can find the video. I got copyright struck in because it has words that I guess are copywritten and everything. Casper, as a kid, he loved Christmas, but as a 40-year-old single adult, it is stressful and depressing because everyone is out doing things with their families, while I sit home having to constantly hear about everyone else or commercials. Casper, I lost my mom. We lost our mom in 2014, and that first Christmas was pretty rough for me personally. I don't want to speak for Selena, but not having mom around Christmas was a bummer. And this is Justin's first Christmas without his mom, so
Nobody's ever ready for that.
we're trying to figure out.
My mother, who loved and lived for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's where I get it from. She passed on that love to me.
You were an angel. There's angels in the Nutcracker. I did not know. I don't know who Darth Jar is, Hal, or where he is, or what he is. Is that like a Jar Jar Binks joke?
I don't know.
Is it like the Kermit, the mad Kermit, the mean Kermit with the black outfit on? Is it like that?
Someone say Mad Kermit?
I don't know. Jack's cousin has a huge collection of nutcrackers. Yeah, so
Damn, who's this dude?
the year that I was in the Nutcracker, our mother, she made my outfit, which was head to toe, like the entire, like, chic Saudi Arabian style garb, from head to toe. Like, I had a little wine skin, like I had the whole 9. All the other girls were dressed up as like harem girls, but I had like a full outfit from head to toe, covered from head to toe. And we supplied the Nutcracker for the production that year, like the Nutcracker.
Oh, what was the Nutcracker?
It was a Nutcracker.
Which one? Do we still have it?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, in the production of as part of the plot of spoilers, as part of the plot.
Is anybody watching me do this and knowing at some point I'm going to knock them all over?
in the plot of the Nutcracker, at one point, Clara, who is gifted the Nutcracker by her creepy Uncle Drosselmeyer, and it's a magical Nutcracker, her brother, I forget his name, or her other cousin,
Herbert.
Somebody, breaks the arm off of the Nutcracker. Our Nutcracker's arm had to be, we bought it specifically for the production. It had to be broken off so it could be shown to be broken. We then repaired it and left the little ribbon on it. Like in the show, they tie a ribbon around it to show that it's been repaired. We still have the ribbon around it from when I was in 5th grade. And it's still on the Nutcracker to this day.
Oh my god, we need to put that Nutcracker out for Christmas.
He's just in with all the others. She literally has hundreds.
I'm aware. We used to have them out.
That's where we never brought all of them out. But
know.
I do make it a point every year to buy at least one new Nutcracker, because that was like the thing with Mom. We should always get 1 or 2 every year. And back when, if you guys remember Pier 1 Imports or the Bombay Company, I'm really dating myself now. When we were being really fancy and hoity-toity, we'd go get her one of those. And they were like the fancy ones, like Henry VIII we had. I am willing to go to 9. We need a poll side on how many Justin will actually knock down. Someone voted 6.
I wonder if you guys are... Take bets now.
Yeah, Patrick, I totally believe it.
God damn you,
Tchaikovsky wrote the Nutcracker, and he was from Russia. Is that... The Russian tea cake song. I still remember every song Because when you're in 5th grade, there are words to those ballet songs. Just so you know, I remember all the words, and I still sing them.
Are you gonna sing when we go see the Nutcracker?
I'm gonna try really hard not to. I'm gonna sing inside my head.
I want you to sing.
There is one. Everyone have just one.
Where's Padme?
She's in the Nutcracker. Yeah, so not really being a Christmas person, at least while I was growing up, too much. The one thing I do love and have always loved about Christmas is the Nutcracker. There's something about, if you've ever seen Mikhail Baryshnikov's version of the Nutcracker from the 80s, it is magical and insane, and it's my favorite thing. We just watched it yesterday. I have to watch it every Christmas. It's like my thing.
What do I have to watch every Christmas?
Like 30 movies. It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas. I love Ernest Saves Christmas. That's one of my favorites. Is Scam likely? Are you going to answer that live? He is.
Hello?
Absolutely.
Are they going to sell us a car warranty? Put them on
From
speaker.
where?
Put them on speaker.
No, you got the wrong number.
Put them on speaker.
What restaurant?
Anyway. Put them on speaker.
No, you got the wrong number.
Put them on speaker.
Somebody's asking about some kind of restaurant.
Is it the Farpoint restaurant? Ernest Saves Christmas is actually...
That guy should go find one.
Ernest Saves Christmas is actually a very heartfelt movie. Like, even like without the Ernest jokes and everything, it's a good Christmas movie.
Hey, Vern.
And that's coming from someone who really doesn't like Christmas, like necessarily.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I want people to understand that if I like something about Christmas, it's got to be extra cool.
This is getting tedious.
Well, you should. What is my talking, or are you doing the figures?
All these figures. I realize there's so many figures.
Do you remember the biggest Nutcrackers ever seen in their life stood in front of a Hess East store location. They were 3 stories high, made out of steel, owned by Mack Truck.
That's a
wow.
big old. That's a big old.
Love Actually is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is probably my favorite Christmas movie, and I will personally fight anyone that does not believe that,
anyone,
or I'll have Justin do it for me.
All right.
Yeah, as a proxy. Anyone who doesn't think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. It is not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Plaza.
Speaking of which, there's the best
Advent calendar or
countdown ever.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go find the link.
If you want to get this Advent calendar, Christmas Day, Hans Gruber hits the ground.
Yes. Is this the same guy?
Hello? Yep.
Hello? Hello, yeah, this is coming from the Chinese food restaurant.
Nope.
What?
This is the Chinese food restaurant. I don't know where are you.
I think it's the same person calling like a
Chinese food restaurant.
Chinese
Is this Frank messing around?
Maybe.
I don't know where are you.
No, I didn't order Chinese food. I will later though. Maybe you're seeing into the future because later on I'm going to get Chinese. Oh, did somebody order us Chinese? No, they wouldn't even.
Yeah.
What's the address you have, sir?
You wasted my time.
It's got to be a joke.
Hal said not me in all caps. Are we hanging up on someone who's trying to give us food? Violent Night was fantastic. Hal, if you are doing movies, don't wait for Blu-ray. It made me feel feelings. It was a good movie. It was a very good movie.
There's stuff in here from Rogue One. There's stuff in here from Clone Wars.
If someone ordered us Chinese food, they would have given them.
No, they would have known what we like. And why would they order us Chinese? If somebody ordered us Chinese food and didn't order, nobody did that.
They would have been calling the business line.
Nobody
I would
did
think,
that.
and
Yes.
it's Farpoint, not Farpoint calling.
Nobody did that.
Is there anybody outside? Hal is not doing theaters. I don't blame you, Hal. We are fully shotted up and boosted. No one keep an eye on my.
Am I doing this for any reason?
Right. No, you're just doing it for fun, I think.
Does anybody care about this lot of Star Wars figures?
I'm just bringing up the cameras to see if there's anybody outside. No,
I kind of want to see them, but
nothing's going on. No, I'm not sure what's happening on. How many outside
This is a great lot for there's not many weapons. It's just a great lot to go out in the snow. Speaking of snow, here's a first order snow.
All right, so there's some moderns. We've got what's the cute guy's name?
Bill.
Poe. We've got Poe Dameron up here. We've got is that Porkins?
No, that's Force Awakens guys.
I forget the Porkins guy's name.
Porkins not in Force
There's
Awakens.
a Porkins-like character in The Force Awakens.
Oh.
Hal just said Skylar's present will be arriving via Amazon.
Oh,
Hal, you do not have to do that.
This is why Santa brought Hal a present.
This is why Santa brought Hal a present. Hal,
hey, if
what
Santa's watching...
Yeah, Hal, what did Santa bring you? I'm wondering. JR wants to know when the Farpoint Museum is opening. He said it's addressed to Farpoint Jr.
Broken.
Oh, his hand got cut off by a lightsaber. It's part of the plot. This guy too. Oh, it's Anakin. Ah!
Yeah, you can put Anakin up here with pieces and still say it's Anakin.
Oh, it's magnetic. This one isn't broken. He does have a magnetic arm.
Well, maybe I'll find the arm.
It's probably in the bottom.
There's some sort of TikTok link being, who is Bill Grunberg? There's a lot of things happening on the stream I don't understand.
Guys, I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I'm just gonna get an idea of a count here.
I've gotten heartfelt. We've had a call in. Are we gonna have a very special episode of a Christmas episode of the show? So, all right, I should break the news to everybody now. We're not having a not safe for Christmas episode.
Yeah, you old schoolers will know what we're talking about.
Anyone who's been watching for the last 2-3 years will know. We normally last 2-3 years in a row, we've had a very special Christmas episode that is not for children. We will not be having that one this year, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
we
the
were
stock
not,
is not there.
We were not able to
acquire.
We were not able to acquire the goods in sufficient quantities to warrant an entire Bartertown.
It happens.
We're bummed, but that doesn't mean that we're not still going to have fantastic Bartertowns between now and then. Next weekend should probably be last-minute Christmas gifts.
That's a good idea.
I think that's what we should do.
You're going to be able to get them there by Christmas?
People are going to have to come and pick them up, or they're going to have to not mind if they're past Christmas.
Hey, this is going to be a good deal for them.
No, Alicia, there will be no unifornication.
No.
There will be no nothing for you blank. There will be no... I mean, we can still say all that stuff. Whoa, look at all those accessories. Oh, no one's going to be able to see that. You did a great job setting them up. Everybody looks great. Everyone's on TikTok now sharing videos back and forth.
Click on that on
We
here.
cannot click on links while we're
I
doing.
can't because it'll mess up the stream.
Right away.
Alicia, I'm not going to repeat what you just said because there might be children watching, but absolutely, that was still a thing. I owned that sweater. I kept that one. I think what happened is that I ended up keeping too many sweaters, and Grievous, yeah. Chris says that we should have some vendors at the store Saturday for last minute shopping, and he will bring the truck for a few hours.
Last minute party.
I wouldn't know who to invite, Chris, as far as vendors. Like, I'd love to do a Christmas village, but I think, like, we need to get our crap together for next year better. Because everybody that I know that does shows is already booked. And I gotta be honest, I'm not sitting out there personally vending my own stuff because I don't like the cold. Hey, who's that?
99?
It's TV 99.
Yeah, but not the vintage.
Listen, I don't care if it's not vintage. It's still cool. Like, if you don't have a vintage one, that's the next best thing.
It is.
It's the same mold, right? Or very similar?
Very similar.
Yeah.
It's actually better because the original mold, it breaks very
easily, yeah. Hal wants us to do a Christmas village so he can bring restored Joes. Chris thinks we should throw out an open invitation and see. We'd have to do a lot of leaf cleanup around the property. I don't know if we're going to have time this week to do that. Anyone who's local probably realizes that our curb appeal is a little lacking as opposed to the inside of the building. The inside is nice. We still have to work on our curb appeal a little bit. We were so worried about getting the inside nice, and then we had the fire and everything.
All right, almost done.
I said the F word.
How do I get a count on this here?
How do we get a count?
Yeah.
You just count it. Start at Yoda and work your way over, right? You haven't been counting while you've been putting them up?
No.
Oh, is this Dexter Jexter?
Penelope, he's put to the side for a reason.
Oh.
You fail.
Sorry, how was I supposed to know?
It is Dexter Jexter, but I want one for the store.
Prep and township permissions. So we don't have to ask permission to have events on our own property. And as long as we're not taking up our parking lot area, people can park here. So we won't have to ask for any off-site parking or any of that. Yeah, that's the one thing. Have we ever been to Cozy R's Christmas Village in PA?
No, but I've seen pictures of it. I want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go this week or next week?
Maybe.
All right, because I know you need to have some more Christmas spirit.
Is it worth going to? Is it like?
What are? Do you remember me said it was a childhood treat going there?
I've seen pictures. And I want
Does anyone have any recommendations for Christmassy stuff we can do locally? Because I'm trying to help my husband stay upbeat Christmas spirit this year. So I have no ideas because I'm not the Christmas person. So if anyone has any good ideas, count a quarter of the clock and multiply by 4. You lost me, Hal.
He's talking about this.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, I guess. Ooh! Oh!
Did I do that?
You did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoever had 7 figures wins the pool. Make it 8. Don't spin it.
He's gonna be mad if they keep falling.
Yeah, don't spin it or spin it very slowly. Can you guys see what we got going on there? Forever Forest is minutes from my house in Maze Landing. What is Forever Forest?
I don't know, but it sounds like someplace I want to go.
It sounds like a creepy place in Dungeons and Dragons.
Unless it's a restaurant.
All right, I'm gonna start counting. Are you ready? I'm gonna count with those guys. Start with those guys who are on the ground.
Star Wars dominoes, yeah, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 61.
61 figures up here?
Up, 61, not counting these. So 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 68.
Sure thing.
Wow.
68.
And there's a ton, there's a pile of, you can't
And
even
a bunch
see
of
them.
accessories. They
Go to
can't even see them.
go to camera.
I could bring camera 3 up if you want.
Nah, just go to camera
Alright.
1 and see if you can see any of this.
Nope, not at all.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I could bring up
up.
camera 3.
Bring it up.
Let's just see.
Nah.
Tucker's being boring anyway.
He's just lounging his dog bed, which
Let's
is
just
kind of
see.
all he did all day, too.
You really don't have to. Just.
Or you could just leave them where
That
they
sounds
are.
like fun. Mark said he's got a couple of families projecting the Rankin Bass Christmas movies
So you go to camera
of their
3.
house for the neighborhood. I would watch those. I like those. There you go. That's a big pile.
It's getting in its own shadow.
Yoda's-
You guys get the idea.
I think that's Yoda's throne.
Oh yeah, from like episode 1 or 2.
Man, I wish I had a pile of accessories like that for the vintage.
Got some contact chips here. Got all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, that's Yoda's like Senate seat or his little Jedi Council seat.
Yeah.
Um,
Jedi throne,
60
whatever.
some figures plus all these accessories.
68.
How's $100?
Should I switch or leave
That's
it there?
that's less
You
than
can
$2
switch
a
it.
figure. That's less than $2 a figure. $100 for all these figures. $100 for all of these. That's less than $2 a figure. Typically, we pay more than that when figures come in. I just don't feel like putting the
I
weapons.
mean, we
with
do put them. We have like a little dump bin,
Yeah.
and we usually do like $5
5 or
for
6,
those, and
yeah.
it'll be a figure with at least 1 or 2 accessories.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got all errors here.
Selena, get off your phone and hit the button.
Certainly.
Oh, we got
hit the button that says somebody claimed it.
Somebody claimed it. Who claimed it? Greg claimed it.
Greg claimed it. Justin? Greg claimed it.
let me write
You want me to
that
start
down.
boxing this up?
Yeah, you can put it in a bag or something. Thank you,
Do
Greg.
a slow. Now that doesn't matter so much if they follow. Just do a slow roll so we can see what he got.
I like the biker scout sitting there because he's supposed to be sitting on a bike.
I wasn't on my phone that time. My werewolf game just ended. I was a wolf and they got me.
Aw.
Yeah. I gave it a good run though. I lasted right till the end.
Cool haul.
It was a cool haul. I like the R2. I like how solid he is. The vintage R2 ones seem kind of fragile to me.
What's funny is you can tell he's solid because he is solid rubber. Where is he at?
Right in front of the camera, like right dead on in front
Yeah,
of me.
he's actually like a solid PVC.
Yeah, he looks.
Oh, neat.
He
Yeah.
looks solid.
He is solid.
In a
He's-
way
it's a
that
very good
Dylan
R2.
just actually did.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
I think I still have my original vintage.
Here, you can throw in the battle damage figures.
His
Greg,
leg-
you're getting a couple busted guys too, just for custom sake. You can go to camera 1, so now I'm being incredibly boring right now.
When we were scrolling, my R2's leg came off and I fixed it with a straw and
A
a piece
straw
of
and a
masking
piece of
tape.
masking tape.
Well-
Is he still like that?
Well, here's the thing. I had the Droid Factory too, and when I got my collection back out of storage after like 10 years, not too long
Oh,
ago,
it was longer than 10.
13, 12, I don't know. But anyway, I was able to gather up what few remaining pieces of my droid factory I had, and I actually made him a wheelchair out of pieces from the droid factory. I'm so pleased with
Droid
that.
Factory is a great toy.
I didn't appreciate
God,
it
so many
properly as a
parts.
kid.
Mike Doherty's watching. Hey, Mike, how are you? Another VIP in the
Mike,
house.
75 hard, the most inspiring dude. I thought I was doing really well when I first started my, lifestyle change
Yeah.
and lost a bunch of weight.
You are.
Yeah, Mike is really holding himself to another level where every day he is just out there doing it and holding himself to that. And I don't know what he doesn't post, like what what it's done with his body or
Yeah.
weight or clothes. I imagine it's because he's in like day 50 something of 75 days of exercise, killing it. And you know what? If you miss a day or you get disenchanted, it happens. It's a regular life thing. But the fact that he is so good with it, man, it's really inspiring.
Mike, you do
Meanwhile,
have...
I can't get past 2:30.
You do have something to pick up here. It is your swag for November. It's topical and Christmas adjacent, so you may want to pick it up sooner rather than later.
JR wants to know
Just
how
saying.
many Motu vehicles we have in the store.
Good lord.
Not a ton.
Ah,
There's a bunch, but not like a ton.
there's a bunch. He's gone down 2 belt sizes, Mike said.
That's great.
Congratulations, man.
Good for
We're
you, bro.
proud of you. It's
Very proud of you. It's important,
big deal.
and it's a great
not easy.
lifestyle change you're doing.
very cool.
Meanwhile,
we're pounding Entenmann's. Thanks,
Meanwhile-
Rob F.
I think that's the end of it.
Rob's a food
When
enabler.
is good for us, Mike? Whatever works for you. We can, at worst case scenario, we can always leave it in the drop bin if we're not going to be here. But tomorrow we're taking Tucker pictures here in the store.
So we'll be here tomorrow.
We will be in the store tomorrow during the day.
Getting ready for that Tucky calendar.
Yes, we're finishing principal photography tomorrow. Finishing. Rob is like, sorry.
Tucky's like,
We are finishing principal photography tomorrow. Do we
Robbie
have a
does be
fright
sorry.
zone? We have a fright zone in the box.
Yeah, we got a box fight zone. I
The
think
box
I
one.
think it needs a clip. I think the
what kind of clip?
hand puppet's there. The tree is unbroken.
Is that the really, really good hand puppet?
no?
Or did we keep
that's
that?
ours
We
for
traded
the
it. It's still
museum.
good, but it's not
Yeah.
as good as the one we kept. Mike will ping us tomorrow. No sweat, Mike.
JR, your best bet's to look. I mean, if you're gonna come in and grab your box, come take a look, man.
Get
Yeah.
eyes on everything.
George loves the Tucker
Thank you,
calendars.
George. We do
Yes, 2023 is shaping up. We're about halfway done. We told ourselves we would have completed this throughout the year, but we know us, and that didn't
We
happen.
lied to ourselves.
We
and each
lied to
other.
ourselves. We'll be working on principal photography tomorrow, and then the editing phase comes into play, where I get to do all the fun photoshopping.
The 2024 calendar is going to be a bit touchy because we're running out of good.
We are running out of costumes. And that includes, I think, 1 or 2 that we're actually making this
We're
year.
going to have to get with someone with sewing skills for the following year.
So starting hopefully next weekend, but starting soon, maybe with the new year, I'm not sure yet. We're going to be doing sponsored Bartertowns, and really nothing's going to change except
No.
for during the stream, we are going to talk about other small businesses and creators that we like. Really, that's what it comes down to.
I realized, I don't even know why exactly, but I counted up all of our followers on social media, and I realized that we have we're creeping to 20,000. We're above 16,000.
We're like Taylor Swift.
That
We're like
No,
Joe
I think we
Rogan,
are.
except we tell the truth. No, just
Thank
kidding.
you for that disclaimer.
thank you for the disclaimer.
Okay, so let's Barter Town, guys.
So it just occurred to me, like, I see other people doing videos where they're shouting out other creators, and like I know we've done that for like some of our VIPs, Chris Wilde feeding us every week, and it's something I want to embroaden, if that's a word.
I don't think it is. Spread, maybe.
Expand?
Casper said to hold on to this thing till he's... That's great, Casper. We will. Thank you. And Mike wants to know how to become a sponsor.
Well, we don't really have like a fast and like hard like.
Yeah.
I think how we're starting it is sort of like if you have a product.
That we like.
I mean,
And we
please
know
don't
about you.
send me Metamucil or something. But like, if you have a product, if you send us 1 or 2 of whatever the product is, we can show it off live for people to see. Make sure you have an internet presence so that we can send links and stuff. We're working with a guy right now who has some videos on his website. We're going to try to overlay while we're doing the stream.
Here's a perfect example. Before we sponsor you, you need to have some of your ducks in a row. You need to have like some sort of website or something we could direct people to.
Mike, we're not talking to you specifically.
No. But this ties into
general.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike is the kind of person with what he does that can help you get those ducks in a row, right?
Mike, if you're still doing that kind of stuff,
I believe that's what Mike does. Kind of like what Paul does with
marketing solutions,
IT
stuff,
right?
Social media posts and everything.
The way we would talk about somebody like
thing.
Mike would be something like that. We would talk how Mike could help a small business. If that's what Mike is plugging, he might be doing puppies.
Puppies?
I am, yeah.
Puppies?
Okay. I don't know if he had a puppy mill or something, or he might be a personal trainer at this point.
Someone
for all I
asked
know.
if we ever do toy reviews live. He sees a lot of others doing it, which is great. We do live videos for our VIPs. They get to be present live while we're doing the filming and the discussion.
Who asked that?
And then I can't read the name. It's scrolled beyond. I think it might have been Do You Remember Me? Yep, Do You Remember Me? Specifically, yes. And then after the fact, after we've done the video, we'll then post it on YouTube for the rest of the world to see. But what's cool about it is that our VIPs get to be in the room when it happens.
Right. So when we're doing it live, we'll have the stream up like this.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about something, we will read our VIPs' comments and they will be
So
they will
you can
kind of take
actually
part.
interact.
You can
in
go
real
watch
time.
that on our YouTube. There's definitely a playlist of From Retro to Right Now or
We're rebranding From Retro to Right Now
to the Nostalgineers.
To Nostalgineers.
Yeah, because we are the Nostalgineers.
We are the Nostalgineers.
Everything we do is From Retro to Right Now, but we are rebranding ourselves.
We are Nostalgineers.
The Farpoint Nostalgineers, the Nostalgineers.
TM.
Because we are copywriting that and we are using it.
Trademarking,
trademarking
not
it, right? So, we also did tons of toy reviews, and you've probably seen this with peg warmers. So you might want to go onto the peg warmers YouTube and
there
look
is
up Farpoint Toys.
I'm pretty sure there's a playlist on our YouTube. We'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can be a YouTube influencer on top of all the other influencing I'm doing right now. Listen, we signed up for all kinds of stuff, and it's really cool.
We're like Mr. Beast.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm going to open a burger joint.
Again, I don't even know who that is. But just the fact that we have our audience, and we can get people who don't have an audience's name out there.
Yeah.
I guess is a good way to put it.
Jack wants to know what I think about Serpentor. I haven't opened my Serpentor, so I don't know.
Should we do a VIP unboxing for Serpentor?
Maybe. There's so much stuff I've gotten that I haven't unboxed. Galactus, Sentinel, all kinds of crazy stuff.
What have I not unboxed?
I'd rather focus on
the Farpoint Cantina.
That's what this area is called.
That's what we used to call it.
That's what the bar back here is
before
called.
It was the museum. Now it's the museum. Back when we still had
there's my F-bomb.
Gravebound Ghoul.
The monitor we're looking at. There's a giant monitor behind you. It's a TV that we scroll to.
Mike, thank you. We'll try to hook up with you tomorrow.
The name of that for the Chromecast is...
I changed it to museum.
Oh, it used to be Cantina.
So this was the Cantina back when we were going to have a mug club.
Of course.
And we were going to have like a coffee bar back here. And then the City of Maze Landing was like, you need to have all of this.
Zoning. And we were like, all right, we can't.
And you have to have 10 more parking spots than you have room for on your property.
So then we're just going to have a food truck park out front. Who wants to make money? You know anybody?
I might know a guy.
Food truck. That rings a bell.
During the summer?
So I know it didn't work out this year. Here's the great thing about... So, whenever we've had a food truck... It's just between us. Whenever we've had a food truck here on property, we never had to go and do anything with the city because we're having an event on our property.
Nope. No.
So as long as we're having an event on our property and we're not burning anything down, we're fine to do whatever we want.
A food truck is a mobile thing. It can come park here for a half hour a day and feed people and drive away. Yeah. It's fine. As long as the food truck has a health
certification
and if you have a food truck that doesn't, you shouldn't have a food truck. So
yeah, of course.
It ain't no thing.
Yeah. So hopefully starting in the new year, we will start officially. And we shouldn't have made a big deal about this.
You can see the monitor screen off the cases back here.
Because it's just going to be.
I can't wait till this is clear and this Defiant. Anybody want a Defiant space shuttle? Sealed bags. Just needs big blue doors. That's it.
It just needs big blue doors.
Just needs big blue doors. Other than that, the figures are still sealed in their baggies. It's brand new. It's a brand new Defiant space shuttle.
It's nicer than yours.
It is, which
when
was
you
also
opened
brand
it.
new. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you hiding now?
Ben will tell you that won't make any sense.
Ben, if you want to buy it, we'll give you a good deal.
You gotta find doors.
Yeah, you need some doors, Ben. There might be some blue dust in the bottom of your storage unit.
If
you
not,
can scrape back together.
I'm gonna want to keep it and replace mine. I can't. It's so tempting.
Chris, if you're not here on a permanent basis, there's no zoning involved.
He wants to do everything dotted I's, crossed T's.
If we're doing principal
Yeah, I don't know.
photography.
But if you just come here and park and sell food,
What's that,
Thank
If they're
Selena?
finishing principal photography tomorrow,
Yes.
is there going to be an item that gets assembled for one of these pictures, or is that not happening?
That isn't. There's no way that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we may need to overshoot and try some other ideas because there's no way
Well, at
that's
least
happening.
we know we have a big anchor shot for next year.
Yeah.
all right, folks. I want to
Is
order
that
some
it?
Chinese.
Are we good?
I'm
I
good.
think Chinese called us. Was that?
Wasn't my Chinese?
not?
First of all, our Chinese doesn't deliver.
No.
That's a
We
valid
all
point.
know that, right?
Yes. Best
So
food in
there's
town.
there's a one time the sponsor.
Brought to you by. No, we're gonna go out. Like I want to have like videos and stuff.
Our
like,
original sponsor was Motley Q, for no doubt
yeah,
about it.
absolutely. Well, that was even before he was even Motley Q.
Yeah,
It was his previous name.
yeah.
Yeah, this. I'm just trying to. If I can get people's names out there who are doing cool things,
It
that
just
we
gives us
like.
more content. Obviously, we love talking, so
Yeah.
it gives us more content to talk about things. It creates relationships with us and other small businesses, which I really like.
I'm really stoked. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but beyond sponsorship, we are actually doing a brand collaboration with a brand. I don't want to say any more. I'm really excited about that. We're gonna have our own line of products on someone's store.
Is it food?
It is not food.
Oh,
It's not food.
Oh.
It's food like you might think it's so great you want to eat it, but it's not food. We don't have a coffee bar, Hal. I have too many mugs. Please don't. God,
Yeah,
Hal,
like
please don't.
dozens.
Please don't focus on one thing I say and then go crazy. I do not need any mugs. I have too many mugs. The fact that I'm keeping this one is a problem in my marriage. He got one that says trophy husband, and he wants to get rid of it because he doesn't appreciate it. I think it's funny. He is my trophy husband.
Yes.
Beefcake. All right, are we good? Are you ready to eat Chinese?
I'm ready. Chinese.
All right, what do we got going on this week? We are shooting Tucker calendars. We are possibly going to Philly to do some Christmas stuff.
I'm going to see Conan the Barbarian tomorrow night.
We're going to go see... Are we interested in doing a Farpoint barbecue sauce? Yes, Chris, stop. That is exactly the kind of crap I am talking about. Yes. How cool would that be?
I'm going to see
Farpoint
Conan
barbecue.
tomorrow night. in the big
I
screen.
tried to do that for you for your 40th birthday. So for Justin's 40th birthday,
We're so all over the place.
We are.
we had friends that worked in the movie theater, and we had this amazing idea to...
We?
Well, it was my idea, but they helped me, obviously. I don't
I
own the
wasn't
movie
in on
theater.
this.
You weren't in on it. His favorite movie is Conan. He's never seen it on the big screen, right? Did you ever see it on the big screen? You were too small.
No, I never saw a big
Yeah.
screen.
So I wanted him to be able to see it on the big screen. So I partnered up with a friend of ours that worked at a movie theater after hours, and we invited a bunch of people out. It snowed horrifically that night, so not everybody could show up.
I think that's why I didn't leave the house.
I had to convince him to leave, but we made up a story that the new Marvel movie was being leaked, and we were going to watch it that night. We get to the theater. He finds out it's a birthday party. We have a cake and everything. They go to play the movie, and the remote control for their player broke, and we couldn't hit play.
This is a good question, guys. Left turn here. Back to Chris Wilde.
Yes.
Another left turn.
I love hot sauce and barbecue sauce.
I'm not a fan of hot
right?
stuff.
In the house, there's always some kind of new hot sauce I'm trying. If we did some sort of collab where there was a Farpoint barbecue sauce, and you know it's going to be delicious, we're not making it. An actual food person's making it. So it's not us behind the store with a vat
A bucket
and
of
ketchup.
50-gallon
Right.
drum.
No.
With a big old standing on a milk crate.
plunger.
with
Who out of this group, and not everybody in our reach is here, but all the regulars are here, who out of this group would be like, you know what, I would try some of Motley Q, Farpoint, BQ, whatever the hell we would call it.
Farpoint BQ.
Right,
Yeah.
go find one barbecue sauce.
Well, the Go Find One title has already been taken for another product, but we could overlap.
Right. I'm just saying. Would there even be, would 10 of you be like, yeah, I'll take a bottle? Because that's what it comes down to. Why make Chris do all that work? And then, you know what I mean? If nobody's going to be interested in getting a cool bottle of barbecue sauce. Unless we're like, spend a amount of money and get a thing of barbecue sauce. There's all kinds of...
Now we're
yeah.
talking. This is idea time now. Now we're talking.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something we need to talk about.
Yeah, it's something to...
Veronica, barbecue connoisseur. So I'm a hot sauce connoisseur.
BB-8 sauce.
Oh, that's hilarious. So we got good writers in here. Alex is going to come up with something
Yeah,
that's just
where's
going to
Alex?
blow all our heads. We need to sit around the writers' table with like gin and cigarettes
and like a secretary whose butt you can.
Come
spank.
on, baby. Go write some stuff.
We want some coffee.
Typewriters from the 1960s.
So
the 1960s called. They went to jogging.
So I love collaborations like this, and it's just helping us and everybody else grow our brands.
It's just something.
And no one else is doing it.
That's exactly it. You know, when we got a VIP group, nobody else did it.
Guess what? Next year, when we start doing this, so many other toy people are going to be like, oh, we have new kites.
Kites.
Or tires.
We have tires.
We have Joe's Toy Tires. Like, everybody's going to start doing it. I just read a thing on my Facebook from years ago.
Super extreme,
where I was like,
totally crazy
somebody
toy tires.
did something we're doing, and I was like, what do you think? The next thing they're going to do is go get married at Stonehenge. Like, I don't want to say who it was and what they did.
I know who it was.
But we were always out front with stuff like this.
Listen, you know, Hydrox had this problem, and hopefully we don't go the same way they did, because Hydrox came before Oreo. Oreo just does it better.
Nobody does it better.
Listen,
there's a song
and best.
It's a James Bond song. Nobody does it
Gold
better.
finger.
We are Carly Simon. Nobody does it better.
I am not. Farpoint the flamethrower. Merchandising.
Toilet paper.
See, you're right. Alex did come in with the best.
And you know what? So we do all that. Then we do I hate Farpoint, because the people who don't like us have to have something too.
Well, you notice that Farpoint Toys Sucks is an Instagram.
But there's not a lot of follows on it.
No, they're all me.
You know you're doing well. So I love it. You guys think about if you would want barbecue
This
sauce.
is the kind of stuff that I'm trying to think outside the box. I know that we sell toys, but we are more than a toy store.
Yeah, we're two idiots that love talking.
We're an experience.
Are we? This is quite an experience.
We're a brand.
Y'all are an experience.
I mean, just think about it. Like, I mean, we're just this little thing, but like,
fake it till you make it, baby.
I mean, I'll fake it forever if I have to, but I'd prefer to eventually make it. I'd like to make it at some point. Did you see Toy Fusion's logo?
No, what's Toy Fusion?
We went there. They're in California. There's tons of stores that do the G.I. Joe logo. We didn't.
Oh, yeah, Roma has the same logo.
Everybody.
Unfortunately, it's the G.I. Joe thing, so, I mean, it was, we were, I don't even think we were the first to do it. So that
we stole our logo. That's not, no, that's. Ours looks cooler, though.
If you notice...
Because the eye has the little star.
We've kind of like, in some things, we've lost the color bars, and it's just a name, because we're, we want to stand out. And then Paul designed us this awesome F.
Yeah.
Which, that's more of the logo. Anyway.
Iconography.
Yeah, baby.
It's the future. Iconography is the future. Every brand has to be boiled down to one circle.
Toy Fusion. There's a lot of people do toys, man. There's a lot of toy people out
Listen,
there.
in the 90s, there were a lot of comic shops. Guess what happened? 99.999% of them burned out.
Merchandising.
Yeah. We're going to be the 1.01% that stays here. What is that?
Farpoint has come to an end. Bartertown has come to an end.
Go.
Whose dogs are going crazy now? Vader!
Not Tucky.
Jersey!
Tucky's just...
Do we know anybody else's dog's names? Tucky!
Tucky's just like...
Tucky.
Do I know anybody else's
Tucky's
dog's
completely
names?
unfazed.
Tucky.
Tucky does not get phased.
I forget... Tiffany has
they're in the
cats.
latest season. Mark, we haven't watched an episode of A Toy Story Year since us. Because it's basically...
I can't believe you just admitted that.
It's all the same. It's all fat white dudes with beards. And once in a while, their wife who tolerates what they do. It's weird.
I do not tolerate you in any
No, I'm not saying you. We're a little bit different that way.
Tucky.
There's one guy in the new... I saw the trailer for the new one, and he's like, I don't even know what this stuff is. And he's like proud and making a joke about it. And I'm like,
Tucky, come
I
here.
don't know if I want to buy toys from you, dude.
Come here. Sit. No, don't spin. Sit.
Master Blaster.
Good
All right, guys, we've
boy.
wasted enough of your time.
Good boy. So Tucker is learning to sit, and he's doing so well. He's so
Next
good.
week is the final week before Christmas.
It is. Let's do.
Toy with your taste buds.
See, I like the way you're thinking, Chris. Let's do last minute Christmas gifts. Like, they might not ship in time, but local pickup, last minute Christmas gifts.
All right.
And stuff. Like,
all right.
Stocking stuffers, like the whole nine.
It'll be an adventure.
All right.
It'll be fun. All right, guys, this week we got a lot going on. Please stay tuned to our social media for any cool stuff we're going to be posting this week.
Yeah.
I want to do that 2-year giveaway in the VIP group.
We're going to.
We're celebrating 2 years of our VIP group, and we want to thank all of those guys.
Do you remember me That's why we talk so much. It's not just about selling the toys.
Oh, that's clever. I see what you did there.
We like...
Do you remember me needed me time?
We started this, of course, to keep the bills... I would say the lights on, but there were no lights at that time.
Yeah, at the time there were no lights.
We started this because we missed this. This is our favorite part of doing this.
Is it?
If you come to the store, we're always sitting here or standing out front doing this. Holding court.
Yes.
And 90% of the time it's for people who we want to do it with, and 10% of the time it's for people we don't want to do it with.
Veronica does her gift exchanges in January. I told her yesterday she was here. I told her about March. March is Christmas for Selena.
Yeah, a couple of broke friends.
Oh, Casper got some of those good books.
Great. The date because there was much less going on in March.
Sure thing.
All right, folks.
I think we're good.
We appreciate every one of you.
We will see you this week.
Happy shopping. We'll see you next weekend.
Yes.